People ask about doing past life regression when something in their life is not making sense. It could be a phobia that you can't relate to this lifetime, or a relationship, something's happened, or it could be even a blockage or sabotage or self-limiting belief. You can't say, where did it come from? Why have I got this? I can't relate to it in this lifetime.
Right.
It must be something that's going past.
Okay. And now that's making good sense as to when you would want to do a past life regression.
You want to do a past life regression to support you in this life.
Right. If there's something not making sense based on this life, like I have a phobia, but I don't know why, this would be a clue.
Yes.
To start looking at past life stuff.
Absolutely. I'll give you an example of a recent one where a girl decided she did the past life, not past life, but life purpose.
Yep.
Decided she wanted to be a naturopath. It made sense to her. She'd been growing herbs. She loved herbs. She was totally fascinated with this.
Yeah.
Doing the course, and then all of a sudden she kept wanting to drop out.
Right.
But I love this. But something in me is saying, I'm starting to get frightened. I need to drop out. So she came to me and said, I don't know why.
Yeah.
But she said, I think there's something in a past life. And so we did past life regression. And we went back to about medieval time. And it was in Europe.
Yeah.
And she had been growing herbs.
Yeah.
And she had been doing healing. And she'd been making medicine. And she'd been doing that for many, many years. She was a woman on her own, and she was like the village doctor.
Okay.
The person that everybody went to, and she was respected.
Yeah.
Then another authority came in, and we're not quite sure who that authority was, and we believe it's some religious order, and said, this woman is inappropriate, you shouldn't listen to her, she shouldn't be part of the community. And the people in the village believed this, and they drove her away.
Wow.
And she had this vision of walking out of the town, not understanding why, after all of these years, why these people were betraying her, why they were sending her away. But the people behind were going, go, go, go.
Right.
And when she started doing this course, all this fear was coming up. She got a sense of abandonment.
Yeah, and no idea why.
No idea why.
Yeah.
And then when she did the past life regression, it made sense to her.
Right, right.
That these people had believed the religious authority, and she felt totally betrayed.
Yeah.
But then she could understand what the process was and why she had this fear.
And in that understanding, there must also be a releasing.
Absolutely.
Of, okay, cool, I can let go of that. Yeah, brilliant.
Yeah, and what you also find is after you've done the regression, the process can continue for a while because you may have more dreams.
Yeah.
And you might just get spontaneous recalls with more insight.
Right.
So you've got the initial, awareness. But what I find is over 1, 2, 3 months, that energy dissipates. So it no longer has a power. So it's no longer just the head saying, okay, this is what happened, that makes sense to me.
Right.
It's just disappears. And therefore it no longer sabotages you. It's gone. It's finished. And you go, I haven't even thought about that, or I haven't even reacted to that. Yeah. But that happens so many times. It also can happen in relationships. Why someone always plays the role of a victim.
Sure.
Finds someone that's an abusive partner.
And they have no reason in their past for that. It's just this repetitive pattern over and over and over.
Yeah.
And they don't know why. Yeah. Oh, that's great.
Also, same thing on relationships. When they're in a relationship that's not working too well, sometimes I want to find some insight is, what's gone on before.
Yeah.
And then sometimes in a relationship, there's been a role reversal. And so there's a learning in that.
Yeah.
And so that as soon as you sort of realize what that previous role was, and then how that person is reacting now,
Yeah.
is then you can break that pattern and get the learning. Okay, what do I need to learn from this?
Right.
And once you have that understanding, that situation can change.
Yeah. Yeah.
Something better comes in its place. You're not locked into that situation anymore.
So the best way to do past life regression would be to be led through the journey.
Go through a process, which is really a relaxation.
Okay.
Yeah. And I find it works best if you have a clear idea of what you want to achieve out of
Okay.
it.
Yeah.
Because we have hundreds, if not thousands, of lives.
Yeah, exactly.
So I do like a mission statement about
Okay.
getting the life that will give us the greatest insight into,
Nice.
and then
Go into
the
that.
client makes that mission statement. We work through that,
Yeah.
and then we go into relaxation with that intention, and then
Sure.
the life itself will come up. And a part of the process is that I will ask questions as I journey with them, sitting right next to them, just so that they start to observe, like, what are you wearing? Are you male or female?
Right.
What's around you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Where are you going? And they're searching for that. So I'm not putting ideas in, I'm just asking them.
the questions, sure,
Yeah.
to describe the scene.
Yeah. And if we're looking for a particular thing, I don't go, where in this lifetime did this happen?
Right.
I ask for significant times in that lifetime
Sure.
and let them find the answers themselves.
Yeah.
And there's a dialogue, and so I've been told things, but from my experience is they're experiencing a lot more than what they're telling me. Because a picture paints 1,000 words, so I'm getting so much information, but there's a huge amount of
They can only
information they're
give you
observing.
so much through words. Exactly.
Yeah, but I find it's very healing.
Yeah.
I find it very healing. Yeah, just
Awesome.
another level of awareness.
Right.
But they make the discovery themselves.
And how long does that typically take
Um,
to do a session?
about 1.5 to 2 hours.
Okay.
Because depending on where a person is and whether you need to go into more than one life to get the
Yep.
information.
Sure.
Yeah.
And you can get information on that on your website too?
I think there will be some there, yes.
Beautiful.